Mark the Guitar Guy here. That was another quick intro. I love my quick intros. We are going to do Q&A Friday, which means the questions you guys ask in YouTube world get answered by me, Mark the Guitar Guy, on my opinion at least on how I see things as a guitar teacher for many, many years. So, the question we have, and I'm not going to read out a specific one because this has come up a lot of times and I don't want to disregard all the ones that have happened like a year ago, because people really want to know the answer to this question, and that is, how do I sing and play guitar at the same time? Now, as a question I used to wonder if I could ever do this myself. It was one of those things that when I used to try and do it, it was impossible. However, there is a way to do this and there's a way to perfect it. Now, the simple way to do it is to have, and I always go on about this, but is to have really good tick-tock technique. If your right arm's tick-tocking the whole way through songs and it doesn't stop at the bottom or the top, you're going to have constant rhythm and it's going to be programmed. The other thing is you need to have the guitar part programmed. So when I say programmed, to the point where you're observing yourself playing the guitar, you're observing yourself doing the chord changes. You're not thinking, oh, I'll put my finger on that third fret, oh, I need to make sure my thumb's a bit high. You don't want to have to think about anything to do with the guitar because that needs to be on a subconscious level, okay? Now that's the first part, and if you've tried to play a song and tried to sing it, you've probably not got the song to the point where you can play the guitar or play the guitar part flawlessly before approaching the lyrics. It's not something you can do at the same time. The lyrics, the singing part and the guitar part can't be done initially straight away. You've just got to do one and then add the other one onto it initially, okay? It's a weird sort of spinning hand pattern thing going on pretty much that's happening in the subconscious mind. So, first thing is to program the guitar part. If I took a simple song, let's say it's Happy Birthday to You. Let's not do that key because that's really high. That's a better key. So we're going to do, I'm just going to basic chords. I'm just going to do downstrokes. Happy birthday to you. If I was to learn that song, it's obviously a boring song. You're probably going, I don't want to do this song. But it's a good example of how to do something simple. And we're going to play the guitar part first. You're going to go A, 2, 3, E, 2, 3, E, 2, 3. That's my version of that song today. Pretty amazing stuff. Really simple, but we need to start simple to start with. I'm just doing downstrokes, and that's another good tip. Start with just downstrokes, get the format of the song down, and then we add on the melody. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hum like I did then. Just going to hum the song while I play it instead of getting the words right, okay? I'm just going to go... That's the way to start. So you're slowly adding on a degree of difficulty. You're just peeling it right back to the basics and adding on a little bit more at a time. And you might want to add some more strumming into it. If it's probably not that song, something a bit more cool than that would be fun. But that's the way you learn. You do it slowly by first programming the guitar part. Then we slowly layer on the melody, like singing the tune in your head or singing it or humming it like I was then while you're playing it. Then we start adding the lyrics. And you'll find if you don't have to think about the guitar part, then you'll be fine. If you have to think about anything too much, that's when we fall over. That's when we panic and because our conscious mind can only think of one thing at a time, and that's when everything just falls over. So try to get those things programmed. Hopefully this helps. Now, I'd love to know how you get on with this. If you give this a go, just start with a simple song, even if it's one chord per bar, even if it's just a G and a C, 2, 3, 4, and you just do one strum per chord initially to get your singing up. But eventually you want to get that programmed. Programming is the key, ladies and gents, and it is all about that right hand technique, that tick-tock. If that keeps on going, you can just forget about it and carry on with something else. Hopefully this sounds good. Now it's Q&A Friday, so that means you get to ask your questions. So go ahead, write down there if you've got a question you'd like to ask me or you'd like to have a comment on maybe this lesson, please let me know below. I do read every comment, I seriously do. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I'm looking forward to also teaching you another lesson in another day. Yeah, that's another day. Tomorrow I'm going to crack out another cracking lesson for you guys. This is Mark the Guitar Guy signing off. We'll see you guys next time. See you later.